It's easier to earn a lot of money over a short period of time than it is to earn a little money over a long period of time. The source video is in the description. Dr. Myron Golden's first financial breakthrough. It's easier to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to earn a little money in a long period of time. He doesn't use the word earn. I got the word earn money from The Strangest Secret in the World by Earl Nightingale. He said the only people that make money work in a mint. It's easier to make money and it's easier to make a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to make a little money in a long period of time. Every 6 hours for 50 instances. What I want to etch in my DNA. That's the origin of thought, or repetition is the mother of all skill, especially if I don't believe it. I want to be a lie, right? A good lie, that it's easier to make a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to make a little money in a long period of time, because it exists to me, but it's a reality to Dr. Myron Golden and maybe some others. I don't know. I haven't met these people. But I do have experiences from a locker room story that I told to my best friend Brian Cox at age 13. And I'm telling this locker room story, I think, to Brian King, my high school best friend, and my freshman and beginning of the sophomore year of college best friend, who's also a friend in high school, Curtis Regulus, and Curtis Michael Regulus. And I'm trying to tell this story, and I realized that I made it all up when I was 13, and I was telling it so much that eventually I was believing it would actually happen. I remember all the details of it, just through repetitionally telling this make-believe story, and I was acting it out. It was as if it manifested itself for real at that time. That's what made me realize that I was telling a lie. Not exactly how it was, because there was an imaginary person involved. But but what comes at the end of a but? I said I'm not gonna say that no more. But instead of but, I'm gonna say tit. Cause I like what comes out the end of a tit. All right, sustenance. All right, it's easier to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to earn a little money in a long period of time. It's easier to make a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to make a little money in a long period of time. So I try to leave at least one point, playing this at 2 times the speed. Use my referral code. If you want to circulate some money my way, share my referral code that's in the description area. What else did I? Because there'll be a lot of thoughts. It's 12:37 p.m. Monday, November 10th, 2025. It's easier to make a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to make a little money in a long period of time. The Bickerstaff Saywell House Project. Bickerstaff Saywell House Project. It could be renamed The Power of Frederick Douglass by Martin Cartwright. I listened to a video, and the deadline for that was November 12th, 2024. It's November 10th, 2025. So I'm basically going to abandon that. And what I'm working on now is, and I got another video, how to program your mind. Program your mind. But that's not the title of the video. That's the thumbnail. The thumbnail is a podcast for somebody that Dr. Myron Golden mentored, where he actually mentioned as well the part about it's easier to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to earn a little money in a long period of time. Now, if perchance I got any kind of audience other than myself and my 18 YouTube channel across 8 email, right? Anyone other than myself, because I'm listening to these myself. You're so vain. That's a challenge for anybody other than myself. Or I use the word one. I got this idea from Dr. David R. Hawkins in the power versus force. Use the word one instead of me, myself, and I. It could have been Eckhart Tolle from The Power of Now. It's easier to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to earn a little money in a long period of time. It's easier to create a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to create a little money in a long period of time. Attraction rather than promotion. Progress, not perfection. It's easier to make a little money over a long period of time than it is to make a little money over a short period of time. Write it out 50 times. If one hasn't done it yet, do it again. If somebody sent one $150, that's an idea I had too. I was like, I might actually get somebody, right, that watched this video and was like, oh, okay. Even if it's have a little pity for me. But I don't want pity money. You know, if it's strike you, I know that just from 12-step meetings, because they nicknamed me the professor. So I know I make people think, and people got stuff out of value out of just my being, my doing. Well, hi, Professor Bickerstaff. That's my uh, she's retired professor, and that's what I just got through doing now. Her property on Statewell, that I did, and it was 2 years from August 18th that she agreed to give me. She agreed to give one to uh, convert that place to something like an Airbnb for her family and their friends, right? And I would live upstairs, right? And of course, the same way I've been living for 10 winters, approaching 11 winters at the nonprofit 501(c) Clean House Incorporated. Call it a house. It started out that I was going to be a house monitor uh, when it got up and running, because it's in the neighborhood without the neighbor. We had a guy named John. It's easier to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to earn a little money in a long period of time. He was a 30-year electrician, retired, and he wired the house for free. Somebody broke in and stole the wire. He wired the house again for free, pro bono. Somebody broke in and stole the wire, right? After that second time, I was a regular. I showed up. That's what commitment means to one, to show up. Now, I've been leaving comments on Dr. Myron Golden's thing, and I clicked on some of the people's pages, and I reckon if I leave enough comments in enough different areas and people get stuff out of it, they might actually find this video. What would I like to say? I'm trying to program my mind that it's easier to earn a little money over a short period of time than it is to earn a lot of money over a long period of time. I would like somebody to do what I did, what I'm doing now. Make 50 videos, space them 6 hours apart. Let me know about them. I subscribe to your channel every 6 hours. I will hear you saying that it's easier to earn a little money in a long period of time than it is to earn a lot of money over a short period of time. And I will be able to hear kind of your journal, your blog. I think 97% of the world are more focused than I am. Everything makes sense to me. That's I don't have no shame, guilt, or remorse, or even a want or a desire to be more focused on one thing. Bob Proctor, he inspired one to, hey, just ask for it. Let the universal subconscious mind focus it for one. You know, Doctor, all these doctors, right? Doctor, uh, Dr. Joe Dispenza said we can get change through pain and suffering. Change is going to happen. It's either going to happen through pain and suffering, but it can happen in joy and happiness as well. Basically, 2 hours before one has to be somewhere, to be still, make yourself sit like a dog. This is Dr. Joe Dispenza talking, and getting to the present moment. That's where you're tapping into the operating system of the subconscious mind. It's easy to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to earn a little money in a long period of time. Cash at me. I'm gonna say it now. The courage to change things. Cash at me $150, or Zelle want $150. Right? I had to go off trust. Because one reason I would never ask for that is, one, I'm sensitive about somebody thinking I'm uh, a ninja. Like money is like my wired is what I want. Money, something for nothing. Uh, I said I had a passenger. I told him about the nonprofit, and he was like, "Well, it was." I had an idea, and he went on about, and I forget that I'm in a cool place in Cleveland, Ohio, and even my circle of influence. But there's other people in other places where everybody around yous are really out to take, you know, out to take, give me, give me, give me. So that's my fear. That's why I don't ask for money. But if you did find some value in this, $150 is something that'll give me a gap in Uber drive, right? Just until my mind something else click where I'm doing something specific for what you want. Watch that video again in the description area, that podcast video, and actually try to do something. Try to look at people as people, which to me is like racial and discriminatory, uh, or sexist. It's like putting other than me, everybody other than me, in a different spot, a different category. People. This is what people want. This is what people. That sound wrong to me. That just sound wrong to me. To literally find out what you want and to try to just this, and then make myself give you what. Just go ahead and put a, like Ron Harris would say, a shit eating grin on my face, and con or manipulate you or persuade. I saw a video on persuade a person to give me money or manipulate them. Manipulate is a win lose, persuade is a win win. Confidence. Power Frederick Douglass, Martin Luther King, my work with Dr. Bickerstaff. She sold me on the idea of African American studies, getting my PhD in African American studies, with just that simple word, confidence. Despite my nuclear physics background, electrical engineering background, United States Naval Nuclear Power Program, despite, and I remember I tried, I was in UIC, didn't nobody believe it because I don't talk. I won't, I refuse to. I refuse to believe that there are any circumstances sufficiently strong to defeat one in the accomplishment of one's purpose. And that one can be one's authentic self, growing, curious, and all. You know what the hell I mean. You know what I even feel. I thought about that uh, with reference to something else. Before I even started this video, gal. I learned that gal was kind of like a feminist racist word that Southern whites would use to black women in the same, along the same tone as calling a 90-year-old black man a boy. And then I heard it used even from real life on TV. And it's all about the vibration, right? And whoever was using it didn't know that. They probably used that word. So their vibration wasn't, I don't know if I knew this person, I can't remember specific. The vibration when they used that word gal wasn't meant, you can tell it wasn't meant to shame, guilt, remorse, or to put himself up here and to put that down there. But to the person they talking to, or the person hearing it, that's the feeling. So a word that Dr. Eckhart, I don't know, everybody's a doctor, right? Eckhart Tolle in the book The Power of Now, he used the word signpost. He said all words are signposts. If a certain signpost make you feel some kind of way, then use a different signpost. Like I use the word universe because the word God has been polluted. It's polluted. It's pollution. It don't make me feel good. Man, there's a sparrow right on my side view mirror, looking dead at me. The windows up. It's the sign. It's high and on the sparrow program. Program. And my program, my mama tried to help me out and identify. I had too many masters. Her, my grandmother, my grandfather, my Uncle James, my Aunt Bernadine, right? My Aunt Bonnie was one of the sisters, but she wasn't around as much. My older sister, uh, by her by example, but I learned to stop following some people by example. My friend Brian didn't do that. Brian Williams. Pretty much stopped playing together way before high school started. And, somewhere around sophomore, junior year, that's why my sister was telling me that he came out. I'm like, wow, came out of what? Right? I I didn't think I still don't have nothing. The only thing I got against what people do in private, I like minding my own business. Serenity. Let's do the serenity prayer. First, let's go back where I'm here. It's easier to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to earn a little money in a long period of time. Do it. God, universe, grant one a serenity to accept the things one cannot change, the courage to change the things one can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I'm almost at 50 videos. I'm like, send me $150. I'm like, that sounds so freaking weird asking somebody for money just because you paid attention to me talk. And all that would do would give me a little respite. Chances are the money gonna go towards the nonprofit anyway. And if you want, you can donate it straight to the nonprofit. Everything is on the up and up. My bank statement shows that. I am the treasurer of the board. The treasurer of the board. So any money come through the PayPal, come through the bank account, and we're still in good standing. Uh, I purposely don't want to go over $70,000 to come because that's when we get scrutinized real bad because everything is a big pot. And for the sake of me staying clean and sober, I write everything down, everything, all the way down to the stuff that I like to do in private, like watch YouTube videos. Ralph Smart, John Christian, they was early on. Now I'm stuck on Dr. Myron Golden for a little bit. Dr. Joe Dispenza and Bob Proctor. I conceived the conception, right? And then there's a birth, the conception of Large Humble Courage, then the birth of Large Humble Courage LLC, right? Brian Scott, large sums of money, humble. That's so I can never forget that I have a disease. Well, I'm gonna say not anymore because I'm at ease. But the disease, one is too many, 1,000 not enough. But I don't have the disease as long as I don't drink or put one in me. But my body is physically allergic. The phenomenon of craving, physical allergy, and then the mental obsession as well. The mental obsession, it works. So I'm not even trying to get it up for nothing. That's why that one of the motivational videos, it's easier to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to earn a little money in a long period of time. One of them guys that talk like he yelling at you, like he's some football player or boxer or something. And he tell a story about somebody going out to the water and the guru, he hold his head up in the water and said, "Why you trying to drown me?" He said, "You gotta want it as bad as you want breath." Hell, I ain't never trying to want money that damn bad. Because I ain't trying to get drunk, no damn. As far as I'm concerned, I'm successful, highly successful. You know, if with what I want, success is progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Highly successful in that regard. But what comes out the end of the but? I don't want shit. Tit. What's come out the end of a tit? Hey, that's what you want, right? And then attraction issue will be that I was telling my friend, yeah, that's what I'm waiting on now. That if I was to it's like I consider myself spiritually bipolar in the sense that uh because me and him we got something in common with respect to uh our sex conduct. You know, we got something that's in common. Uh he's more raw with it and certain things, and it's not my business, but we got a specific type of conduct that we harmonize with as far as sex. And that, it's not the gay stuff. We love a specific type of woman, a belief system, a thought form, a specific program of a certain woman, which is a balancing effect. This is me talking to the same guilt and remorse that's usually inspired. Uh, so I guess it could be like a self esteem thing too. But it works, man. I got cleaners, and I'm still clean and sober. The big book Alcoholics Anonymous, it's easy to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than earn a little money in a long period of time. It's a thing that says we ask God to mold our ideals and to help us to live up to them. And it's the part where they're talking about sex conduct. We ask God to mold our ideals and to help us to live up to them. Sacred discipline power. Sacred is secret. And I said that because I was praying that prayer. God, mold my ideals concerning sex and help me to live up to them. It's easier to earn a lot of money over a short period of time than it is to earn a little money over a long period of time. God, help me to believe that it's easier to earn a lot of money over a short period of time than it is to earn a little money over a long period of time. God, help me to do a lot of money, do the circulation of a lot of money over a short period of time, over doing a little money over a long period of time. God, help me to have a lot of money over a short period of time, over having just a little money over a long period of time. Wow. But faith, belief and faith. Dr. Joe and Charlie, you could believe something and try to do it. And then they explain, they use the analogy of Columbus. He believed he can sail. He went there, he came back, and then he talked the Queen into doing it again. Now he had faith that he can sail because he already did it once, right? So uh, different potato, different belief system. I listened to a video. I already know Dr. Myron Golden ain't gonna fool with me. Even if I did have the money to pay him what he asked for, but he already giving it away for free, and he said he paying attention. He's paying attention, and he said it's quite naturally gonna follow, and quite naturally it is. I'm giving credit to Dr. Myron Golden for this information. You don't like me? That's why I like. That's why I'm all about affiliate marketing. You don't like me? Go to the source. Maybe the source. Pay him. Don't give me $150. I don't care. Right? I do, but that's my problem. That's why I don't have a lot of money. Right? And that's everything always works out, but I want everything to more than always work out. That's what I'm trying to get to. But everything more than always works out. where I'm not, where I don't even feel a little trapped. I feel I'm trapped in this car because it has damages to it, and I've been living without insurance. Even hell, but it kind of weird, and it worked for me. If I listen to somebody else, stuff go real wrong, and they would try to convince me that it got to get worse before it get better, but it never did. End result, I'd be drunk and high and walking around. I'm still willing to be homeless, walking around at really having some courage, ask for with that real, not the good kind of humility where I don't know, and I don't think you know either. So all I can do is listen and learn, right? Keep my mouth shut. With the humility part where I don't feel like I even owe you an explanation. Or you can ask me a question. I'm gonna come out with why you want to know. Why are you asking? What are you trying to lead me? Or you're trying to make me feel guilty? It's not gonna work. I got that from Brian Tracy. It's easier to earn a lot of. It's easier to make a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to make a little money in a long period of time. Got so many good nuggets in this again. Let's sit down and write it out. Send me $150. I don't know how you're gonna do it. I got trust issues about. I'm gonna give you my cash app information. Even giving you my email or put my email on. You had to send it in the comments or something. How can we do that in the comment or something like that? Because I always felt that when I'm just sitting picking my nose. It felt that strange. It's easy to make a lot of money in a long period of time, and it's easier to make a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to make a little money in a long period of time. I always thought they were strange. I try to start a business or try to do some kind of business making opportunity. The first thing that comes at me is a whole bunch of other people asking me for money to sell me some tools to grow my mother fowling this assistant mother fowler, this assistant of church business. Right. And I'm like, so I just never go through with it because I really never they sold. I'm convinced that I need these tools, and like it just gotta circulate. If I was making money, if some money came in, and I can use the money to buy it, and I was accumulating. Now I try certain things, but you know what? I'm gonna do how I've been doing. I've been living rich and wealthy, and working. I work for a living. I ain't no slouch. I can probably get a whole 100 people. I'm exaggerating, but because it's probably not even. You have to find 100 people, but a lot of people. Every time I go to Salvation Army, for instance, Steve, we always ask, man, I need some more good truck drivers, right? I told you, Dr. Bickerstaff, she gave me the third floor attic. You know, while she in Vegas, communicating. We still have our sessions. Work towards my PhD sessions, and even though she want to convince me to go back to school, I'm just doing it for fun. Here go my friend Kenyatta now.